So class, our next topic is to be secondary cell. Secondary cells, as I have told, these are rechargeable. That means they can be reused again and again. So the first secondary cell which we have to study in our syllabus, this is lead storage battery or the cell. Almost we all have this lead storage batteries at home. This is most probably used in inverters. Okay, so this is made up of lead. Okay, so here I am telling to you its construction. Otherwise it is not very easy to make a battery of inverter in the notebook. Okay, so here I am telling the way how to learn it, what terminals are acting as cathode and what terminal are acting as anode. So here in the lead storage battery, anode is also made up of lead, and on cathode terminal also lead will be used in the form of lead oxide. So here you have to understand, see it properly, how you have to learn it. On anode terminal, lead is converting into PbSO4. This you have to learn. And on cathode terminal, PbO2, lead oxide, also converts into PbSO4. It means in both the terminal, either on anode or on cathode, lead or lead oxide finally converts into lead sulfate PbSO4. This you got it? Okay. Now the electrolyte which is used in both the terminal, this is 38% concentrated H2SO4. This will become a medium for transferring electrons and ions. Okay. So on cathode terminal, I am reminding once again, PbO2 converts into PbSO4, and on anode terminal, Pb converts into PbSO4. It means finally they both are converting into lead sulfate, and both the terminals are separated by concentrated H2SO4 which acts as an electrolyte. So how to create a terminal? When the lead is connected with the positive terminal, it acts as cathode, and when the lead plate is connected with the negative terminal, it acts as anode. As you have to make it cathode and anode by using the lead, so we can show in this way. Let's come on the reaction part which you have to write. On anode, we know that oxidation takes place. So this term which I have written, this will be very helpful to learn all these reactions. Okay. So here what I have taught, on anode, lead is converting into lead sulfate. So you see here what I have written, lead is converting into lead sulfate. You hide that portion, as you know that. Abhi aapko nahi pata ye portion. These two portions you are hiding. Lead is converting into lead sulfate. I have written. Okay. So now sulfate ion it will take from sulfuric acid. Okay. Now how the lead will convert into lead sulfate? Here the oxidation state is 0 and here it is going to be +2. So whenever the charge is increasing, so it means 2 electrons will be lost. So I have written there +2 electron, and sulfate ion it will take from sulfuric acid. So this is a very simple way. Telling once again how you have to learn it. Lead is converting into lead sulfate by liberating these 2 electrons, and the sulfate ion it will accept from this electrolyte. Okay. Now on cathode terminal, what I have taught, lead oxide is converting into lead sulfate. So same thing. Rest of the things you have to hide all. Lead oxide is converting into lead sulfate. Again it is taking sulfate ion. So it will take from the sulfuric acid. Okay. Now and here the oxidation state is to be +4 and here it is going to be +2. So how it will be balanced? By adding 2 electron. +4 + 2 electron, it is going to be +2. Now overall in all the cases, SO4 it has given in the term of anode and SO4 it has given in the term of cathode also. Okay. So now where the hydrogen ion will go, there are 4 H+ ion that will be taken by cathode terminal. So now how the product is to be written? We have written already, PbO2 is converting into PbSO4 from that statement. SO4 ion that will be taken from sulfuric acid, and 2 electron will be accepted to reduce +4 to +2, and remaining hydrogen ion will be written here. Okay. So now how you have to make a overall cell reaction. Electron to electron will be cancelled. Now let's start to add both the reactions. Pb, it is written here. PbO2 written here. SO4 and SO4, it becomes 2SO4. and total 4H ion that can be written in the form of 2H2. If we are adding all these terms, 2 times SO4 and 4H positive, then it becomes 2H2SO4. Okay, so left portion is completed now. Now on the right hand side, we are having 2 times PbSO4. So 2 PbSO4 and 2 moles of water, as well as electricity starts to produce, because lead storage battery, the main function is to provide electricity. Okay, but whenever, this is the main use, it means when the battery is to be using, so this reaction is taking place. But whenever the reverse process, it means when the battery is in the process of charging, means whenever it is working, it will produce electricity. But when the light comes, whenever the light comes, then it starts to charge again, then the whole reaction will be reversed. Now the term which is written on the right hand side, that moves in the left hand side, and the term which is written on the left hand side, that moves on the right hand side. At that time it will act as electrolytic cell. Here I am making you clear, in electrolytic cell electricity will be used. Okay, and but in this cell, in lead storage battery, that earlier electricity was producing, but when the reaction will reverse during charging, then it will act as electrolytic cell. Okay, now one more secondary cell which I am telling, this is a nickel cadmium cell. It has longer life than the lead storage battery, but it is expensive to manufacture. I mean to say that is very effective, and it has a long life than lead storage battery, but it is very expensive, so it has limited use, and it has no detailed explanation in our syllabus. Most probably its overall one cell reaction is given, so which we have to know. Cadmium reacts with nickel trihydroxide, and that converts into cadmium oxide, and nickel dihydroxide plus H2O will produce. Here you can understand, cadmium here oxidation state is 0, and here it is converting into +2, and here nickel +3 to +2. So if you will observe, here the reduction is taking place and here the oxidation is taking place. So this is also overall redox reaction. So your homework is, you have to prepare notes on the taught topic. That's all for today.